Well, hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your first half of February. Um, I hope your January's been going as well as mine. I'm hoping that this reading is going to have a little better twist to it than the last reading. And I also hope that the frequency is a little bit higher. I do feel a great momentum going as we get a little bit further away from 2019. So we're going to read this and see how it goes here and what messages the universe has for us today. All right. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like we have an energy of being pretty satisfied about something, or something that you want, a level of satisfaction that you want to achieve. With the Nine of Cups here, you need a little cooperation with this. And it looks like maybe someone's not cooperating or feeling a little apathetic. Not sure if that's your energy of somebody offering a cup and not really wanting the cup, or focusing on something else. So it looks like there's a goal of the Nine of Cups here, wanting a wish to be fulfilled, to feel satisfied. You want to feel satisfied, but you feel like you need the cooperation of someone in order to feel satisfied. You're looking for someone to work with you on something in order to get this feeling of satisfaction, but it doesn't look like they are cooperating or you want to cooperate with them or something. Let's see what this is all about. This is interesting. Let me see if I can see what this is panning out to here. And how have you been feeling, Aquarius? I would like to know. You can put in the comments how you've been feeling so far this year. My moon is in Aquarius. I've been feeling very, very hopeful. I've seen some things coming to fruition that I've been working on for a very, very long time. And it feels good to see some movement. So that's how I've been feeling. Okay, so what it looks like you've been doing some emotional work here. It looks like you've been working on getting to your happy place, being satisfied. It looks like you're pretty satisfied. And it looks as though you really want to hold on to that. Like you don't really want to let that go. It's like I've worked to get to this point emotionally, and I'm going to hold on to it, and I don't want anybody to mess that up. But it looks as though that you're working with, in partnership with, someone who is kind of messing that vibe up a little bit, and they may not be cooperating with you on something. The Judgment card is here, which is all about kind of going back and looking at some things. So it could be that you're resurrecting some things with this particular person, or some things are coming up with this particular person that need to be dealt with. Okay? They need to be dealt with. And as these things come up, it's kind of bringing out some feelings of apathy. It's kind of like messing with the vibe a little bit. But it's also building up confidence as well. It's also building up confidence because it's like you're getting things up and out in the open. That's what it looks like. Let's continue to clarify. Okay, so here's the King of Rods, here's the Queen of Rods. That's what it looks like. It looks like there's two people here trying to figure out how to be satisfied in a relationship. There's a male energy and an equal female energy. And it looks like the feminine is trying to get the masculine to cooperate. The masculine is kind of looking the other way. So the masculine is looking the other way. The feminine is looking straight ahead as though she's trying to stay focused on her own happiness and not be distracted by the fact that this masculine may not be cooperating the way the feminine wants them to. This is making the feminine feel like blah, like, you know what, I'm not feeling this. That's what it looks like. Doesn't look like you guys are like terribly mad at each other. It just looks like you guys are working out some kinks from the past and are trying to achieve happiness. And the past issues are bringing up things that are making you kind of feel a little bit neutral towards each other. Let's see how this unfolds. Yeah, you guys are together. You're lovers. And you guys are uncovering some truths that are moving you quickly towards analyzing whether or not you guys need to move towards the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about kind of being single and independent, right? So it looks like you both want to be happy. This doesn't look like you hate each other. Looks like you both want to be happy. Both trying to focus on holding on to the happiness. You're drudging up things from the past, trying to deal with them. And it's causing you to have this discussion around if you should or if you shouldn't. Now here's your Three of Cups here. So it could be about a past affair, a past third party, I'm getting that. And you guys are trying to resolve that. Because it's like you guys worked through it, but sometimes on our way up to trying to be happy, we hit a glitch, and it's a residue from some things in the past. And then when that happens, you're forced to kind of go back into judgment and say, you know what, I thought I was past this, but it looks like we need to really talk about this again. And the King of Rods is kind of not wanting to talk about it. Like the masculine energy is looking away like, oh my God, I can't believe you're bringing this up again. And it looks like the Queen is like, you know, yeah, but I want to talk about it. But the King masculine energy is looking the other way, like not wanting to talk about it. But it's going down, it's coming out anyway. All right, the High Priestess and the Empress is here, which means that both of you are kind of being forced with this judgment energy. It's very powerful, this judgment energy. You guys are being forced to dig really, really deep within yourselves to get the value from within yourselves, and also to go back and grab some of the issues from the past. And you guys are going to graduate to the next level with the World card. You guys are opening up a whole nother portal, not only to your relationship, but to your subconscious personal lives, to your personal spiritual journeys. You guys are moving to another level. And this journey can either bring you guys closer together, or it could cause you guys to want to move apart. It's going to happen quickly. But one thing I do see is that regardless of what happens, you all, or you Aquarius, are determined to be happy with the Ace of Pentacles and this Nine of Cups. Like, you're willing to walk away if it means getting the Nine of Cups. I didn't even get it out. Just as I put it down, I don't know if you can see it. I said you're willing to walk away if it means getting the Nine of Cups. And as soon as I said Nine of Cups came down. Which is clarifying the Nine of Cups. It's like you're holding on to it no matter what. If you got to walk away in order to keep the Nine of Cups, you will. That's crazy how that just unfolded like that. But before you do, you're going through all of this, trying to talk to your partner, trying to examine the past, and get that king of wands to turn around and talk to you, because you guys are lovers. You are wanting the truth, and you want to put the truth to rest, really. And you're moving in kind of aggressively and quickly with it, because you're trying to decide whether or not, this is worth keeping. Because it's the difference between the lover energy and the Nine of Pentacles. That's what you're trying to decide on. You both really are there trying to decide. Are we going to stay together, or are we going to be independently single? That's really what I see here. I mean, you see the cards are like laid out. But your goal is like, regardless of what, I'm going to have, like, mentally, physically, spiritually, I'm definitely planning on having the victory here, come hell or high water. Yeah, you're trying to talk about betrayal, and you're trying to get all of that out. You're trying to give this relationship a chance before you actually move on your journey here, because you're planting seeds now, and you're trying to break attachments so that you can actually get to that Ten of Cups. This is kind of like the last reading, and here you are. That's you feeling very, very arms folded, kind of. Look, Queen of Rods, like, I'm trying to talk to you, King. I'm trying to talk to you, King. And you're looking the other way. I really don't know what to tell you. But regardless of what you do, King, I'm going to get my Ten of Cups, baby. So I need you to just, work with me, because I'm going after the Ace of Cups here. I mean, you're showing up. You want things to be done right. You don't want any regrets. You want all the secrets to be out. And you want balance in your life, is what you're definitely looking for. You definitely are. If you can resolve this, Aquarius, you'll stay. But if you can't find that peace and that sense of resolve that you're looking for as you use this Judgment card to do this, then you're willing to walk away. You're willing to end it if you don't get the resolve that you're actually looking for, because it's gotten to a point where you just have been ignoring it, and you know the Wheel of Fortune is coming in, right? And it is. See, there's the Wheel of Fortune. There's the Knight of Pentacles, which has taken a very long time to get here. And then there is your feeling outcome right there, the Four of of um, of Cups. So you're trying to resolve some things with your partner one way or the other. Okay. I mean, it really looks like you're not focused on whether you're going to leave or stay. You're focused on your happiness and you're going to follow that. Wow. That's kind of like a step up from the reading last week, because that last reading you guys had was you guys trying to hold back the happiness, you know, but now it looks like you're going to follow your happiness, okay? It looks like you're leaning towards that, which is good. Keep leaning that way, because it looks like you really are fair in working with whomever you're with to give them the chance to, fix it, work with you, cooperate. That's what you're asking. You're like, look, I want to be happy, but I need some cooperation. I can't do it by myself. A lot of times people say, oh, happiness comes from within. It comes from within. But if you're constantly talking to yourself and you're happy and you're doing well, but then you're with someone who's not at least contributing to that, it can have you feeling like this. And, after a while, it can wear on you no matter how positive you try to be. So, you can definitely let your friends help you, only the ones that you really can really trust. And you might want to try to get away with your person and see if that kind of helps open things up a little bit, because they're kind of turning away, you know. And your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Now, I do agree with that here with the World card, when I said that you guys were ascending to a higher level. And I said this could go either way, because what happens is when you go to the World card, it opens up another portal for you. You had the High Priestess going within. You guys are doing some work. You are anyway, Aquarius. You're doing some inner work. With that, you open up. If you both can do it at the same time, like it looks like you're trying to get your partner to do with you, you guys can actually open up and take your relationship to a higher level. Whether you're married or not, you can still take it to a higher level. So you have some decisions to make, Aquarius, still. This is still kind of part of that same energy last week. Choosing your happiness and working with your partner to see if you guys can achieve that happiness together. And if you cannot, you have to make a decision to follow your happiness, because what's going to happen is this is going to constantly pull on you if you don't. And you're going to constantly be up thinking about it, and wondering, what if you may have some children that you need to consider. Pay attention to the messages of children and consider their needs. So those of you who do have children, this is going to have to be one of the considerations. That's a topic. But you also must determine your value too. It says deeply examine your value and how you're being valued by others. Okay? So that's some really good. Consider the lover in your life as you move forward. This is everything we've talked about. Your children, your value, your lover. And maybe once you guys decide how you're going to do, you guys can propose something that may work for both of you, whether it's staying together and working it out or whether it's not staying together and working it out. But you and your partner, Aquarius, you guys have some decisions to make. I hope that this was an enlightening reading. Reconstruct the world by reconstructing your mind. Like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for tuning in. Bye, Aquarius.